the to plan lah your control and planning lah, to have your control and planning. Okay. Okay, in this area, you will have 4 chapters. First is financial statement and performance measures. Under this topic, you will determine the asset and liability value, identify profit and loss, and then performance measures. Okay, this one will have 2 other topic lah, economic value added analysis and ratio analysis. Ratio analysis is one topic and variance analysis is one topic. Okay. Then we have cost accounting. Here, you will learn about how to record, account for cost from its source of spending that occur and to relate it to cost centers and then to relate it to unit cost. That means you have to know how to absorb the cost, because there are a lot of costs involved in the company, but it is not direct punya cost, like material, apa lagi, man hour cost, it is direct cost. But we also have the rental, we also have the utilities to be absorbed by the product. So it is still the important topic for you to learn. Okay, then chapter 4, this one is financial management, to make short-term decision between alternatives. Okay, we will start with this chapter, cost accounting, chapter 1. Okay, then we go to chapter 2 and 3 because 2 and 3 will have dia punya link, dia ada apa relationship, so it is quite long lah, kalau not long sangat tapi ada ni lah relationship. And then we go to chapter 4. Sorry, ada batuk sikit. Okay, cost accounting. After this chapter, students should be able to explain basic terminology in cost accounting, able to charge overhead cost to product, able to conduct absorption costing, and able to conduct activity-based costing. Okay, in this chapter yang very important yang number 4 ni, to conduct activity-based costing and also traditional-based costing. Okay, basic terminologies. Cost. Cost is about total spending and payment for something. It is also about the resource, finance and information, and it is also about money. Not only one. You just talk about cost, okay, it is a single punya cost punya tu kan, tapi it is a combination of this lah. It is charged to unit cost, cost per unit of the item or product produced. Cost can be classified in many ways. The main classification is direct cost and indirect cost. Okay, for example. Okay, now you hold your pencil, right? Pencil ke pen ke kan? Okay, if you look at your pencil, you can see, ni pencil kayu, wooden pencil. Okay, the material, it will involve with what? Material, material dia apa? Wooden kan, dia punya wood. Then we have the graphite here, ferrule, and rubber. So that one is material. Okay, what are the costs that you think should be involved? After, oh yeah, paint. Okay, yes, it is. Dia ada paint kat sini kan, painting, ada painting process lah, and paint. Cat dia. Okay, what else? You have material cost. Glue. Okay, glue because of actually it is from slag tau. Slag tu maksudnya kepingan, a wooden slat, and then they combine, they put satu, apa kita panggil, dia buat groove, katakan let's say the groove is 5 groove, and then put the graphite, and then they glue below and above tu, dia punya slat tu, they glue, and then they cut, then you get the pencil. So ada glue kat situ. That's why kalau you operate, saja main-main tengok, dia ada belahan dia. You can see the pencil ni ada two parts. Two parts. Okay, what else? You have labor cost. Labor cost maksudnya man hour lah. Labor cost, workers. So the workers will produce the pencil. Dia akan buat kerja ni lah untuk menyiapkan pencil. Okay, what else? Other than, okay, good, Zuhair, overhead cost. We also have overhead cost. Okay, we have the machine cost. Okay, machine, because machine will produce juga kan. Will cut, and then apa lagi? Dia ada to finishing, to have a finishing dan sebagainya. Okay, then we have transportation cost. That one is overhead lah. Transportation cost to bring ataupun to transfer the pencil from the factory to the to the supermarket ke shops ke dan sebagainya lah. Okay, tax. Okay, tax, because all the products will have the tax. So tax pun should be included in the cost, and also insurance. Because the pencil ataupun products will be put in the warehouse, so they also have the insurance, ataupun masa nak travel pun ada insurance dia. And also building rent, sewa bangunan, sewa factory. So the cost that should be included in the when you do the costing of product. Okay, utilities. Of course lah, the workers need to use the electricity, water. Also the product pun use water kan. The administrative pun use the utilities kan. So that one is overhead kan. Okay. So now you know in a product they will have direct cost and indirect cost. Okay. And the other name is overhead lah. Overhead. Okay. Direct cost. Cost that can be traced directly to a task, product or service. Direct material cost. Raw material to produce a product. Direct labor cost. Workers' wages or pay to produce a product. This is direct labor cost tau. We have two types of labor cost. One is direct labor cost, and one the other is indirect labor cost. Okay, nanti kita tengok. Later we look what is the difference. Okay, then direct expenditure cost. Specific expenditure for a task or job, project or service. Okay, in conclusion, actually they will combine and will be as a prime cost. Prime cost. Okay, prime cost is the total of direct cost. That is direct material cost and direct labor cost and direct expenditure cost. Okay, costs which cannot be directly traced, such as water, electricity. Yang ni utilities lah. Utilities. Depreciation. Depreciation means susut nilai. A building will, building tak ada depreciation. Macam kereta ataupun lori ke, you have furniture ke, you have transportation. Okay, they have the depreciation. Will be calculated year by year. Will have a percentage of depreciation. Okay. Depreciation will be discussed many times in the financial nanti, in the financial accounting. Okay, also called overhead. The example, factory overhead, administrative overhead, sales overhead, and others. Okay, this is the I simplify it to be like this lah. Production cost will be material cost. Okay, labor cost. Okay, labor cost on monthly basis and also on volume basis. If we talk about the workers, operators, right? Operators, actually we will put here in the volume basis. So we can easily calculate dia punya cost maybe based on dia punya RM per hour. Sorry campur-campur bahasa Melayu ni yang lama punya nota. And also unit per hour. RM per hour maknanya unit produk tu punya ni RM per hour ataupun unit per hour. To get RM per unit lah maksudnya, to get RM per unit. And also we have payment on monthly basis. Like what? Siapa yang dia punya payment, we pay based on the monthly basis. Monthly maknanya you maybe you produce katakan 1,000 units for this month, and then for next month for next month you produce 10,000. Okay, this month 1,000, next month 10,000. You still pay that labor cost. Kita cakap pasal labor tau. Labor cost the same lah. Dia punya payment is the same. Such as clerk, cleaner, engineers, we will pay monthly basis. Yang ni, labor cost yang ni. Yang operators we will use man hour, ikut pada man hour. Okay. Okay, then we have overhead cost. Okay, for the overhead cost, we will use two types, two methods. First is allocation, peruntukan, and apportionment, penguntukan. Okay, later we will go one by one. This one, okay. Okay, direct cost. Ni dia ada method to explain ni. So we have material cost. For example, 1 kilogram flour. 1 kilogram flour is used to produce 2 kg. So you can see the direct cost there. Okay, direct labor cost. A worker is used to produce 5 units component A. Nampak kan? Okay, indirect cost, overhead variable cost. Cost that cannot be traced directly, such as electric, power, insurance. Or maybe overhead fixed cost, such as rental. Because rental, sama juga if you want to produce 1,000 units for this month, if you want to produce katakan 100,000 for the next month, still you have to to pay the rental for the building maybe 5,000 for months. Tak kisahlah. Satu bulan awak keluar 1,000 ke 10,000 ke, still you have to pay the rental sama. Dia punya dia punya cost tu Okay. Cost apportionment. The transfer of overhead from cost source to cost center. Okay. Later we will see what is the cost source and cost center. Okay, overhead. This is overhead, the list of overhead. Building. So we have rental, cleaning, maintenance, depreciation ke apa kan. So the basis of apportionment is floor space. We will use floor space. For the officers' wages, canteen cost, benefit cost, semua ni, it is based on number of. This is only suggestion. You can use any any basis. But normally we will use this. Power, it depends based on the machine motor power, or maybe kalau boiler, you can use boiler. So dia punya maybe kilowatt hour ke apa. Storage cost based on the percentage of warehouse utilization. Storage material handling cost based on the weight ataupun volume of raw material. Okay. Okay, this is the other further explanation. How to charge overhead to departments. In a factory, you have a production center and you also have service center. Okay, so what is the production center? Okay, production center such as macam cutting department, machining department, assembly department, drilling department, apa lagi? Inspection, kan? It is more to kita kata shop floor lah. Shop floor. Production line. To production center. The cost will be calculated directly. Direct cost. Okay, we also have service center. Kalau awak nampak dalam satu bangunan, we have administrative department, kan? All the administrative kat sini ada HR, ada clerk, top management. Okay, we'll sit down here lah. They will be in this office, administrative department. Okay, this service center. And also we have power supply, steam supply. Macam boiler dia ada space juga, besar space dia. Dia ambil. And then we have also canteen. Ni semua is service center. Okay, to facilitate, to supply service needed for production. We call it as indirect cost. Okay, so we have to absorb dia punya overhead. Overhead of production center ataupun department to the to the production department lah. We go to katakan cutting department, machining department, assembly department. We have to distribute dia punya cost. Overhead of production center should be absorbed by the production department according to their floor area. Ini for example lah, floor area. Okay. It is like it is like an analogy. Analogy. Okay, ini rasanya Allah. Sorry Zat, ni makcik. Sorry. Sorry sekejap Kejap. Sorry. Okay. Apa tadi? Analogy. Ni nak tukar ni sekejap Saya tukar ni dulu. Sudah. Okay, you read yang ni senang pula tak nanti kan tak sampai cerita dia. Okay, the analogy. The analogy of the apportionment is like two friends. Ada two friends here. Is renting a house. Okay, let's say their name are A and B. A is quite skinny ataupun tak banyak makan lah and then does not like to eat. Okay, while B is quite chubby dan dia agak kita panggil bam-bam and likes to eat. The requirement of staying in the house is that rental payment is based on the size of room. So katakan the rental is RM1,000. Let's say RM1,000. So the rental payment is based on the size of room. So kita still the same macam kita guna hall, bahagian toilet ke kitchen ke semua tu still same lah kan. But the difference is only the size of room. Okay, so they agree to maybe the portion is 4 and 6. 4 and 6. So yang skinny ni, A ni will pay 4. So for 400 lah. If 1000 tadi kan 400 and this one is 600. So okay lah. Every month and A and B should insert 200 ringgit to allocate 200 ringgit in a container for maybe for groceries ke for expenditure for the house. To buy food atau apa-apalah raw materials nak masak lah katakan Normally A only eats very little but B eats quite a lot. Okay, do you think it is fair for A who eats very little but need to pay the same amount with B? Do you agree? Unless A is willing to pay the same. But in common sense, it is fair or not if the skinny one, the A ni, pay the same amount with B? Not fair because dia ni makan banyak kan, maybe double lah, double or triple. Okay, so it is not fair. It is same for in the factory, they use the apportionment. They use the apportionment method. Okay, so let's say here, rental. So rental will be depends on the floor area. Macam kata tadi, cutting department use very large punya area. So they have to be absorb more cost to the product katakan to the dia punya product ni sebenarnya to the product. Nanti awak tengok walaupun proses tu they have the same process nanti lalu semua proses tapi the process should absorb dia punya cost. Okay, storage cost or material handling cost. It is based on weight ataupun units of product. And then utilities based on the meter reading. Okay. Okay, so the method of overhead charge. The overhead of production center. Production center ni rental ni kita panggil production center lah. Storage cost, utilities ni. Now we want to them to absorb to the overhead cost ni to the apportionment punya method. Distribution of overall cost based on space area, machine value and extra lah. And then we go to the overhead absorption, distribution to the cost unit. Okay. Okay, I will show you this is the traditional method. Under the traditional method, macam ni lah juga penerangan dia nanti next class kot lebih clear. Okay, sorry. Okay, material, we have material. So material ni senang, just easy, you just direct give the cost to the products. So as the labor, you have the labor cost based on the man hour ke apa, you just distribute to the products. But now overhead is the issue. Because overhead you have to calculate something before that, before you go to the OAR. You have to calculate something to distribute kucing ni. To distribute dia punya cost tu to the center, to the cost center. Okay. Okay, for example, company A has two departments, departments X and department Y, to process some products. The overhead involved in a certain period is as below. Okay, let's say company A ni, they have the rental with this amount, insurance of building, utilities, depreciation of machine, susut nilai. It is considered as expenditure, expenditure. Okay, power. Below is the information related to both department, X and Y. So now, department X have their own machine value, floor area, number of workers, and all that. Also the department Y, they have this value lah for the machine, floor area dan sebagainya. So show all the calculations of absorption, overhead rate allocated between the department based on the suitable base. Okay. Rental, how to absorb? Okay. Rental we can absorb by looking at dia punya floor area. Kita ambil portion of floor area. Insurance, we can use still floor area. Utilities, okay, this one maybe you can use number of workers. Utilities, depreciation of machine based on machine value. Power, maybe you can use kilowatt hour. Macam tu. So how to distribute the cost here to be absorbed by the department X and department Y. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will show you the steps in the oh, ini sangat ke? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, company A has 2 departments. Department X and Department Y. Sekejap ada echo lah suara saya. Sekejap. Okay, this is dia punya rental insurance tadi. Okay, this is dia punya portion. Actually, this one shows you the portion. Can you hear echo my voice? Dengar echo ke suara saya?
Okay, you doctor, no problem.
Okay, tak kacau Okay. Okay, how to calculate? How to calculate dia punya portion ni? Okay. First, kat sini dia kata tadi for rental, rental we have 10,400. Yang ni 10,400. So ni 10,400. So based on floor area. So you look at the floor area. We have 8,000 and 5,000. So you make it as a portion. So meaning that, okay, then, oh, sekejap. Okay, we have 10,400 ni. So you have to calculate the punya portion. Yang ni 8,000 ataupun 8K lah 8K divide by the total 8K plus 5K. Actually what you do is to get the punya portion. Okay, then you will get the answer is 6,400. Simple kan yang ni. Okay, this one dia ambil pula portion dia. Okay, portion dia 5,000 tadi. It is better you ni count dulu lah yang ni then you can laju sikit lah. Okay, this one is 4,000. So you see the amount 10,400 ni will be absorbed by Department X which the cost is 6,400 and Department Y 4,000. If you you sum up these two, you'll get the same answer balik. Okay. So as this one, insurance of building, so it is based on floor area. What is the insurance of building punya cost? 5,200. So 500 to 1,000 must be absorbed based on the floor area. Yang ni 452 based on floor area. So yang ni floor area dia sama Yang ni 5K. So you get the answer. Okay, for the utilities, also floor area. So 39. Ni saya letak lah. Sebenarnya you kena refer atas lah. 39. Okay, with the portion masing-masing. 3900. Okay. So you get Okay, depreciation of machine. It is based on machine value. Okay, what is depreciation punya cost? 7,500. So 7,500 must be absorbed based on the portion. So what is the portion? Machine value 30 and 45. 30 and 45. So dia ambil yang 30 ni. Yang ni dia ambil yang 45. So we get 3,000. 4, 5. Okay. Okay, for the power 5,500. So 4,500 kilowatt hour 500 and 1,000. Okay, I ignore the 1,000 here Just I take this 500,000 ni sebab sama je. So 4 7 So you get 1,500 and 3. So, okay. Then you total up. Department X will absorb the cost is 16,500. And for this, department Y is 15,000. You total up dia punya ni. And then, this is apportionment now. This one is apportionment. Okay, portion, nama apa portion kan? We give the portion. Okay, now we go to the OAR, overhead absorption rate. Salah ni, overhead absorption. Okay. Betul lah, salah. OAR, overhead absorption rate. Serap, kadar serapan overhead for each department. Okay. They will give you, provide you the data of the, okay, macam ni dia ada production volume, labor, for working hour and machine hour. So, it depends, tengok pada question. Ataupun maybe top management will decide what they want to use for the basis. Okay. So, for this case, overhead of department X is absorbed based on the machine hour. Okay, so that means OAR dia, ni tak payahlah. OAR for department X. Okay, dia punya formula ni formula dia total of overhead of cost center. This one is cost center lah. Sorry, yang tadi. Ni, cost center ni. The overhead of cost center divided by the total unit of chosen base, the base, dia punya base tu. So OAR department X is berapa tadi? 16. 16,500. Okay, divide by what is the base chosen? Machine hour. So machine hour for department X is 25,000. So you will get 0.66 RM per machine hour. Okay. Nanti this thing, this answer will be convert to the product pula. Tapi tak apa, we stop until this. Because in the traditional method and the activity-based costing, you will go further to be calculated to the product. Okay, we stop until here. Okay, then OAR for the department Y is, okay ni, 15,000. 15,000 divide by, okay, department Y is based on the production volume. Production volume ni 8,000. So 8,000. So you will get 1.875 RM per apa unit dia? Yang ni units lah. Ini dia production, so units. Unit per unit, satu unit. Okay, so you stop until this one. And because you just want to get OAR. Senang kan? Okay, so here you can see from the the cost here, rental, insurance, utilities, now they have absorbed. And they itu siapa? Department X and Department Y. Have absorbed. Based on the apportionment, dah gunakan apportionment ni, they get the answer. But then we have to absorb lah. Absorb by using the, what is the base lah. Okay, for department X, they absorb by using the machine hour. Department Y, absorb based on the production volume. So you get the answer here. Okay, understand tak? Simple kan? Ini simple tau. Nanti masuk yang ABC tu dia complicated. Boleh? Okay, kalau boleh, I want you to try. Okay, I will give you in the apa ni, in your WhatsApp ni. Okay, I forward ni. Okay, ni. Okay, you look at your WhatsApp. Okay, the question. Okay, try to answer. The following are information on 3 production cost center. Okay, so you have department X, Y, and Z. Okay. Okay, ni, okay, with the apa ni, overhead, total production, direct labor, and machine hour. And then the question is calculate overhead absorption rate for each department based on the following basis of absorption. So department X will be suggested using labor hour, department Y using machine hour, department Z is production unit. Okay, it is very simple because you don't have what? What process you don't have here? Siapa tahu? What process?
Apportionment.
Yes, and we don't have the apportionment process. Siapa yang jawab tu?
Saya tu.
Tak nampak nama. Siapa?
Zuhai.
Zohan. Tak ada pula nama kat sini. Dia tak keluar. Okay, Zohan So, yang tak ada kat sini ialah apportionment process. So, you just use OAR punya method. So, it is simple sebenarnya. Okay, try to do it. Use 5 minutes to answer. How many of you have apa ni, accounting punya course during your form 5 lah, form 5. Siapa ambil accounting masa form 5? Ataupun maybe form 3? Accounting darah So it is apa ni, kira easier lah for you after this because we will have the financial punya ni. Tak ingat apa.
It's been so long, doctor, so I forgot already.
Tapi nanti refresh je, insyaAllah you will remember dia punya steps. Dapat dah jawapan. You should get what answer? Department X. Simple je ni, pendek je, 3 minit dah siap. Okay, good. Muhammad Hazman Okay, RM4.90. 6 cent for department X. Okay, so hi. 8 ringgit 15 cent. Okay, betul. And Z is 2 ringgit 25 cent. Okay, good. Senang kan? Saya tak nak tunjuk lah jalan dia. You just take dia punya overhead ni based on dia punya basis. Okay. So simple Okay, I think we stop until this part Then we go to the traditional and activity based costing after this. Okay, now we go to the attendance. What is the question you want to ask? You put in the chat Then I choose. Muhammad Ben Hasman suggests the question is 3 types of production cost. Okay, I adjust name one type. Just one type sebab tak boleh panjang sangat dalam attendance tu. One type of production cost that you know. One category. Name one production cost. Okay. Okay, I think that's all. So, kita jumpa lagi next. Okay. Hari Ahad tak ada kena mana. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum.